As a dry skin girl, I've not had luck with using powder foundations in the past. They just pick up dry spots, they look cakey, they look heavy, they don't feel as comfortable. But when I saw the Blurring Balm Powder, what the heck is a balm powder? I am so intrigued. I want to try it. Is it like a cream that dries down to a powder? Or is it just a powder that's very buttery? Welcome, my name is Kaylee and I am so happy to have you here today. We are trying the Danessa Myricks YUMMY SKIN Blurring Balm Powder. So apparently this is supposed to be a lightweight, light coverage powder foundation, or you can wear it under foundation as like a primer, or you can set your makeup with it as well, which I find very intriguing. I am most curious to try this as a one and done foundation. That is why I actually got two different shades. I got shade 1 as my all over shade, and then I thought maybe it'd be fun to try shade 7. I haven't tried it yet. That seemed like that would be a good bronzer shade for me. The how-to instruction says to tap on with fingers to smooth out and blur texture areas. I assumed that, you know, you would use a sponge or a brush with this. Of course I start with 7. I should start with my shade. Oh yeah, it has a little spatula that you can scrape out product. Oh, it's not like a little clamshell. Oh, that's intriguing. This is number 7. Do you think that'll be a good bronzer shade for me? A lot of the shades were sold out on Sephora, but I got mine from Camera Ready Cosmetics. Yeah, I think that'll work. I worry that it might be just a little bit too dark. I don't have any sort of coverage on my skin, just my skincare. So let's see how whoa, it's a full-blown cream. Wait a minute. I thought this would have a little bit more of a powder. It's like a full, okay, it's lighter on the skin. Wow, I could have actually probably gone down to 2. Wait a minute. I thought this was gonna be more of like a powdery. Wait, it says balm powder. I'm not crazy. This doesn't say cream. What? What? I'm trying to figure out the texture of this. Whoa, it's like invisible. Once you press it into your skin, it like soaks right into your skin, but gives just a little bit of coverage. Okay, I just had an idea. I will just do this half of my face with this product right now, and then we'll see. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm gonna try, I wanna try all the tools. Oh, I like that. It's faster too than using your fingers, even though that's the preferred method, but I just need to try all the things. I also want to try with a sponge too. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. See, it's Danessa Myricks. I like that this isn't a little clamshell packaging. That is really pretty. Definitely light coverage. You can definitely see, I will get close, but you can definitely see some of my sunspots and then a little acne scar peeking through right here, a little breakout right there. I can't get over this lightweight texture. This is beautiful. It's definitely, to me, I would say it's a full-blown, I mean, you can see the texture right here. Can you see right there? It's like the texture of it. It is full-blown cream. That is not a powder at all right there. But as it dries down on the skin, I'm thinking it's more of a cream to slight buttery powder. But holy, I haven't been this excited about a makeup product in a while. Give it a minute. The streaks go away. It soaks into the skin. Hang on. So you can still see a little bit of my sunspots and a little acne scarring peeking through, a little breakout right here, a little bit of redness. I did not bring it all the way up to my inner corner right there because I will do my Pixie color corrector. Just a really beautiful light wash of color kind of want to go in with a sponge. I feel like this is not going to be the preferred method. Oh, actually, you could see that build up right there, right? You see that right there where it instantly gave me contour because I put a lighter color underneath my jawline. Oh, okay. No, actually, it's really pretty. I thought it would just completely sheer it out. Let's swatch it. Wow. I can't see how you would set your makeup with this though. A little bit of the Pixie. Let's put a little bit of that right here. I already know this isn't going to be the product to cake on underneath my eyes. Okay, I do have some creasing right here. I really thought though that on the site it said you can use it to set your foundation. If I'm wrong about that, I will make a correction on the screen. Yeah, I would say with spot concealing, I mean, even then, this is what, like the third time I've gone on it with a small amount each time. I wouldn't say this is a full coverage product. You would use so much of it, just completely defeat the purpose. If this wears really well throughout the day, yeah. Oh yeah, so I think in the pan, they pull a little bit darker. I think once you put it on your skin, it's a little bit lighter than how it looks on the pan. Oh, that's blending out like a dream. What do we think? What do we think? There's definitely a little warmth to it, but I feel like the warmth is a little more golden and a little more yellow tone versus just straight up peachy orange. It's a cream, but it's like a satin cream. That's what I think it is. It's not like a dewy, balmy, glossy, radiant cream. A satin cream. Oh, it's making sense. It's making sense. You can't feel it on the skin. I think I'm gonna do the technique that I imagine I would personally do, going in bare skin with my bronzer first. I mean, you can see right here, I have my pink cheeks still coming through versus this side. I mean, you can see there's less coverage because it's less product built up. Yeah, I would say it's a satin matte almost, but not a heavy matte, but like a satin cream. I feel like I put more on this side, or maybe, oh, you know what, maybe it is because this other side, the 1 and the 7 are layered and kind of mixed together, so it lightened it up, versus this side, just the 7 itself. That's why it's pulling a little bit more, slightly bit more intense. Go over with the foundation brush. I could see myself doing this technique for the sake of just saving time and product, but using a little bit less than I did. But this side over here, I feel like it actually, layering it on top actually blends in. It looks a little bit more seamless and undetectable, where naturally I like this side a little bit more. Now, I already know I'm going to have to at least set my eye area and probably around my nose. I'm worried about setting around my nose. It gets cakey easily right there. Oh, I feel like I just, even that's gonna be too much. It's gonna crease like crazy. Okay, it's not as intimidating as I thought it would be on the eye. I was worried that this was just gonna be out of control. Do you see how beautiful it, you know what? It's like, it blends like a powder, but it's a cream. I can still feel my skincare coming through. It doesn't feel like I just layered on powder. Oh my gosh, that's like the prettiest eyeshadow. should I try taking? Oh, a disclaimer. I should say I did exfoliate and moisturize my face beforehand, which always makes a big difference, especially if you have dry skin. I have really, really dry nose right now because pregnancy congestion, but we're not going to talk about that today. You could see a little bit of dryness clinging right around my nose. It's not as bad as, well, I can't remember what it was, but it's not as bad as products I've tried recently. My chin, where I've built up coverage, I mean, if I get really close, you can tell there's makeup. It doesn't look bad. I mean, it just looks like there's product on the skin. I usually always have some sunspots peeking through. That has been a new thing for me. So this kind of product really is right up my alley because it's quick, it's skin-like, it's lightweight, it feels comfortable. I will definitely update and let you know how it wears. I'm already getting a little bit of creasing on my eyes again though. Maybe I'll put the Coty Airspun powder on top of it. Oh, you know what? That totally did blur my pores. I mean, I would say maybe they're like 60% better, 70% better. I don't know. I've had this makeup on for about 9 hours and I was going to go wash it off and I was so impressed. I was floored when I looked in the mirror and I saw how well this makeup has held onto my skin and how good my skin looks. Usually at the end of the day, there's a lot more fading, especially around my mouth and my nose area. I always crease on the sides of my nose and of course it's just worn off. My chin is always just super pink and a little bit broken up and a tiny bit makeup-y at the end of the day, which usually doesn't bug me too much. But now that I have this, I think this is gonna be my daily favorite foundation, honestly. Love it. I do have some shine, if you can see, especially with the ring lights. They're definitely enhancing. I could powder if I wanted to other areas or wear a primer. It doesn't really bother me that at this time of day I have shine. Oh, I will say though, the part that has not is my eye area right in here. It's just a little bit like crackly and creasy. So I would skip this product on the eye, or I don't know, because I really liked the coverage and then the eyeshadow was so pretty. I don't know, maybe a primer. I'll play around with the eye area, but I mean the skin. So what do you think? Are you curious to try this product? Have you tried it? I am very hopeful for it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And of course, as always, the products and the tips and things that I talk about in these videos, remember, they're just optional. You don't need to change anything about you. You are perfect just the way you are. I'll talk to you later.